let's take a very quick look at how to import LiDAR data into ProRaster Scientific. Open ProRaster Scientific and drop down the Point Processing menu. Move your cursor over the Import LiDAR option, and on the right hand side select Import LiDAR. It'll bring up the LiDAR, LAZ and LAZ import dialog. So we can import LAZ files and the compressed form of LAZ files, which are LAZ files. So I'm going to select the files that I want to import. Today I'm just going to import 2 LAZ files. Now I need to set the output MRP file name, so all of the pulse and return data is going to be duplicated into this MRP file. So I'll just use test 1, which already exists, that's okay. The only other 2 things I need to check are the coordinate system. Now you can see that it's selected a coordinate system, it's acquired that from the LAZ files themselves. Get some information on it, it's map grid of Australia in this case, zone number 56, so that's okay. If that wasn't correct, I could override it by opening the projection selection dialog and choosing a projection. The only other thing I need to do is set the cell size in the MRP. It defaults to 1 meter. For most LiDAR data, you'll probably want it about 0.5 meter or equivalent. That's all I need to do. I'll hit OK, and it's now importing those LAZ files into my MRP file. So it's streamed in about 43 million returns. The number of pulses would be somewhat less. Now it's going to compute statistics for all of those returns. And then it's going to generate the overview pyramid levels, which gets stored into the MRP file. And the job's done. When you hit close, that MRP file that you've just created will then be opened in ProRaster Scientific in an algorithm. So you can see it's displayed with a point LUT color layer. Select the color component, and then you can choose the band that's displayed. So I'm going to choose classification. I'm going to go into the color tab and choose the LiDAR classification table that ships with ProRaster. And now my returns are being colored by classification using a standard color scheme. So you can zoom in and pan around these points in the map. And that's a very basic introduction to importing LiDAR data into ProRaster Scientific into an MRP file, which you can then use to display the LiDAR data, and then you can go on to grid the LiDAR data from that MRP file.